I didn't know love could tear the air from my lungs, but you did, you did. Your name is carved beneath my skin, a fire waking every nerve within. I ache to touch you just to stay away, to feel you closer than the breath I take. I was blind to what love could ignite. Now I'm burning in the shadows of your light. You pull me in, I fall without resistance. I want your heartbeat fused with my existence. Lucky you're my essential, my constant in this spiral. I want the world to hear me scream that you are mine inside this dream. Etching every soul like you're etched in me, heart and spirit bound eternally. You've seen my darkness, held my light, and still you stay and fight. In your voice I find a place to stand, a fractured world rebuilt by your hands. You saw the two sides of who I am, and loved them both, the shadow and the man. The ground is shaking underneath my feet, but you're the rhythm that keeps my pulse in beat. When everything collapses, you remain the only calm inside the hurricanes. Lucky you're my essential, my anchor, my cathedral. I wanna scream into the sky that you are mine till the day I die. Burn your name into their minds like flames, just like it's branded in my veins. You've held my soul through shade and shine, and still you whisper you are mine. If I fall apart, would you still hold me? Would you still choose me when I can't see? Don't let me drown, don't let me fade. Stay with me in the fire we've made. Lucky you're my essential, my love and my collateral. You're the pulse that keeps me from the void, the only truth I can't avoid. You are my everything, my flame, my breath. Without you I am nothing left. Don't leave me. Don't let go. There was a life before the night fell in, before the silence carved itself into my skin. That day tore open something left a crack where two selves now collide. One part still reaches for a gentle light, flickering softly, trying to stay bright. The other is colder, sharpened by loss, born from a grief that never unfroze. Two shadows inside me now. One whispers mercy, the other wonders how. A heart can break and still remain. How to stand up without the same old pain. I'm walking with both sides in tow. One forgives, the other won't let go. I'm not who I used to be, but I'm whole in my own fractured way. I changed the night my world was undone, when the last of my family faded like the sun. One side wants peace, trembling but kind. The other guards every step from behind. There's a voice that asks what strength can mean, what it takes to stop being unseen. It doesn't strike, it only stares, a quiet echo of unmet fears. Two shadows inside me now. One whispers mercy, the other wonders how. A heart can break and still survive. How loss can teach the dead to stay alive. I'm working with both sides. One forgives, the other won't let go. I'm not who I used to be, but I'm whole in my own fractured way. Between the softness and the cold, between the quiet and the untold, there's me unsteady, scarred yet here, a soul rebuilt from ash and fear. So I'll keep moving through the dark I carry, with both my shadows heavy and weary. Not the person I was yesterday, but someone learning how to stay. They say I'm overreacting, turning whispers into storms. They don't see the thunder cracking right beneath my quiet form. Every heartbeat feels like pressure. Every shadow hits too loud. Their feelings bleed into my center, and I'm drowning in the crowd. I wish they knew the weight I bear, how even silence shakes my core. One tiny spark, too much to bear, can set me burning to the floor. 'Cause I'm an emotional sponge, taking theirs, taking mine, till I can't take the plunge, till I break at the spine. I just need to pull away, not to run, not to hide, just to breathe, just to sway. Let the tears rinse the inside. See inside. They don't know the smile I'm wearing is a shield about to crack. If I go quiet, it's despairing, 'cause I'm holding myself back. Every glance feels like a warning, every noise a blade of glass. They say calm down, stop absorbing, but this storm won't simply pass. So I retreat inside my shell, cut the noise, cut the glare, just to find a place to dwell, where I'm not suffocated in our air. 'Cause I'm an emotional sponge, taking theirs, taking mine, till I can't take the plunge, till I break at the spine. I just need to pull away, not to run, not to hide, just to breathe, just to sway. Let the tears rinse the inside. When I walk away, don't think I'm gone. I'm just saving myself from the overload. It's not you I'm breaking from, it's the weight of the world that corrodes. Just give me a little space to stay alive, so I can come back stronger, not just survive. Yeah, I'm an emotional sponge, and I bleed when they bleed, and I crack when they lunge, when they take more than I can feed. If I leave, it's just to breathe, never leaving you behind. I just need my heart reprieve. The tears clean out my mind. The night swallowed both your faces, two flames falling through the empty spaces. The world cracked open at my feet as your voices drifted out of reach. I felt the earth split into two, absences carving straight through. My heart kept searching where you'd gone, but the silence dragged on. And still something lingers, two murmurs, two embers, two threads refuse. trace pulls me to your sides. I search the sky for a sign or a flare. Two lost lights trembling in the air. If absence tears my soul apart, your memories reignite the spark. And still something glows. Two echoes, two shadows, two breaths refusing to fade. So I let the waves scream out your names. They shatter the quiet, they soften the pain. I know you walk now with the ancient ones in the rising sun, in the wind that runs. You brush against me when the darkness leans and the fire inside comes under the rain. When the storm tears the sky apart, your shadows rise and shield my heart. In every drop I feel you near, your voices rumble, dark severe. Nothing will break me anymore, as long as your footprints haunt my shore. I let the waves scream out your names. They wash the sorrow, they shake my flame. You watch from afar with the ancient ones in the newborn sun and the returning winds run. You touch me when the long night bends, and the fire inside finally quiets in the rain. I've been hiding in the noise, drowning out the broken voice, whispering the truth I couldn't face. Two shadows gone without a trace. I fill the days just to survive, too scared to feel what's still alive. But the memories claw their way through every breath I take, and the world keeps moving on while I'm standing in the ruins of my dawn. No one hears the echo in my chest, the part of me that won't forget. This is the aftershock. It hits like lightning through my blood. I'm standing, but I'm shattered, orphan soul, bruised and battered. They say life goes on, and maybe it does, but the pain goes on too, and it hurts. God, it hurts. In the mirror I see the scars, fading light from fallen stars. I try to smile like I'm alright, but my eyes give up the fight. I've got love holding my hand, a steady heart that tries to understand, but this empty space inside my bones is something I face alone. People say that time will heal, but some wounds never close, they just conceal. And underneath the fragile skin, the darkness trembles deep within. This is the aftershock. It hits like lightning through my blood. I'm standing, but I'm shattered, orphan soul, bruised and battered. They say life the echo of goodbye. This is the aftershock, still burning, still tearing me apart. But I'm fighting through the dark with a cracked but stubborn heart. They say life goes on, and it's true, but I'm learning to go. I'm still here. I meet my first love, and in my bones I know you're the last fire burning through my shadow. When I touch you, the world falls out of frame. Two broken halves becoming one burning flame. We stand in the storm that tries to split us in two, but together we rise, stronger than the truth. I hold the line, even when I'm breaking, 'cause every breath you take keeps me awake and shaking. The reaper took my family, tore the night apart, and now I'm begging her, leave my ends, spare my heart. She circles us slowly with a cold shining blade, but I stare her down, I refuse to fade. You're my breath, my pulse, my only steady light. When your rhythm trembles, mine fights for life. It's together we stand, oh, we stand no more. Our hearts beat as one, one stops, one hits the floor. I live every second fearing she'll return to steal your warmth, to let my world burn. Your soul hums inside me like a trembling string. I feel every echo, every ache, every wing. You're my balance, my anchor in the tides. Without your fire, something in me dies. I'm holding on, though my hands are shaking. Your love is the only shield I'm making. The reaper took my family, left me with the night, but I'm begging her now, let us live, give us our right. Tell her to sheath that blade, to turn away from our name. Let her shadows pass, let her hunger lose aim. You're my breath, my pulse, my only steady light. When your heartbeat trembles, mine claws to survive. It's together we rise, oh, we rise no more. Two souls locked tight behind the same iron door. I don't ask for eternity, just time to hold you, to keep your soul with me. Let her walk past, let her forget our skin. Let her spare my love, spare my end. The reaper's taken enough, she's hollowed out my nights. So I'm begging again, let my love breathe, let us keep our light. You're my